Welcome. This is the first episode in debugging Adobe Animate Canvas code. I've already opened Adobe Animate and I'm going to start a Canvas project. You may and probably will see a different start. Well, you can always see a different starting screen because your recent files won't be the same as these, but you'll start a Canvas project either by clicking one of the shortcuts up at the top or click Create New and then clicking the Canvas project that's going to show up here, right here on the, right now it's on my far upper left, but it can be in a number of these locations depending what you most recently created. You can also click File, New, and I think you'll get to the same menu that I just closed. And we're going to start a Canvas project by double clicking or click the Canvas project and click Create. Now I got an empty screen, no code, just opened up. We're going to test it. And this is the most important thing for you to do. If you've never done it before, you need to do this. You're going to test movie in browser. You're going to develop a shortcut. I have mine defined, Control R, but you want to speed this process so you don't have to click Control Test Movie in browser. And then I'm opened in the browser, and now comes the important point. You want to open your developer tools, in particular, the developer console. So this is Chrome. So over here, I'm going to click, I have a shortcut, but oh, you know what? I need to move this over so you can see it. It's out of my recording screen right now. So I'm going to click over here on these three dots to bring up the menu for Chrome. You'll have different location, different place to do it, and I'll show you how to get that information so you know where to go. I'm going to click More Tools, and then I'm going to click Developer Tools down here at the bottom for me. This is Chrome, and for future versions of Chrome that may change, and for your browser it certainly is going to be different. But let me get to my browser tools, and then let me move this back over. And we're going to talk about all of these errors and all this stuff that you already see. But first, let me go back and help you with your browser, because unless it's Chrome, you're going to see something different. So this website, AwesomeIQ, has help for how to get to your developer console for a few of the common browsers. But you can just Google your browser, even your version number, and developer console. And you want to learn how to do that. You want to develop a shortcut for it, because first thing you're going to do with this kind of testing is to click your shortcut and get this screen opened up. Now, what's important about this screen is there are a bunch of different tabs. This is the console tab. It's the most important one. It's the one you're going to use first and the one you're going to use the most. But these other ones can be useful for some other problems that you may see. But that's a more advanced lesson. This basic stuff is everybody uses it. I use it over and over and over, probably 40, 50 times more frequently than I use any other tab in this tools menu. So, like I said, the most important thing is look at all the errors you're going to see. These errors can be ignored. These are the default errors that you're going to always see. So in your browser, you're going to see different stuff. You're not going to see the same errors. Well, you may see some of the same errors, but it's going to just look different. And you want to pay attention to that so you know these are all things you can ignore. You don't need to do anything about this stuff. There's nothing for you to debug here. There's no problem in your code because you already opened a project with no code in it, nothing on stage, so you know can't have any errors, and you've already tested. So now, once you're able to recognize this, you'll be able to recognize other things that aren't in this list, and those are the things that you have to debug. And that's going to come in the next lesson. We'll start learning how to debug the other errors that show up on this screen. End of this lesson.